Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Alina Tariq. First, the headlines. Prime Minister will inaugurate the first deep-sea water container at terminal at Karachi port today. Balochistan budget for the next financial year is being presented today. One policeman was martyred in an explosion in Bannu today. Tour de Khunjab cycle race has begun from City Park, Gilgit. And now, the news in detail. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi is visiting Karachi today. He is expected to inaugurate the first deep-sea water container terminal at Karachi port. He will also be chief guest in a ceremony of NED University of Engineering and Technology. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi is also expected to hold meetings to review the federal government-funded projects in Karachi. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi chaired the meeting of Economic Coordination Committee of the Cabinet in Islamabad today. The meeting discussed agenda items on various subjects. The spokesman for Prime Minister's office says Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi has not received any notice from the Supreme Court. Clarifying media reports about summoning the Prime Minister by Supreme Court, the spokesman said the Prime Minister believes in the rule of law and respect court. The Prime Minister will appear before the court if summoned on any issue. The spokesman said the Prime Minister has reiterated many a time that every institution should work within its constitutional domain. Speaking on a point of order, opposition leader in the upper house, Sherry Rahman, has expressed concerns on report regarding restrictions on Pakistani diplomats' movement in the United States. She said Pakistan has no enmity with anyone and it has the right to have its own stance and given reaction to any occurrence of international level. Sherry Rahman said Pakistan has never accepted coalition support fund as aid, and it is a compensation and reimbursement of using our infrastructure. The Senate today unanimously passed 13 bills. The House today passed a resolution approving the formation of a forum to resolve the problems and issues of the former members of National Assembly. Minister for Parliamentary Affairs Sheikh Aftab moved the motion. Balochistan budget for the financial year 2018 and 19 is being presented at the Provincial Assembly in Quetta at 6 p.m. today. Advisor to the Chief Minister of Financial Affairs, Dr. Ruqayya Hashmi, will present the budget in the House. One policeman was martyred and 10 people, including 4 police personnel, injured when an explosive device went off near General Bus Stand in Bannu today. According to police, the explosive device was planted in a motorcycle. The injured have been shifted to District Headquarters Hospital, Bannu. In occupied Kashmir, scores of parents in Srinagar have staged protest in press enclave against Mumbai-based in channel for projecting their son as Son Pelters and its primetime show. The protesting parents said that the channel displayed the photographs of several youth, labeling them as terrorists and Son Pelters. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan and his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin in a telephonic conversation have discussed the US withdrawal from Iran's nuclear deal. According to presidential sources in Ankara, the leaders agreed the nuclear deal was a diplomatic success that should be protected. They also spoke about the recent developments in increasing tension in Syria. In Maldives, a court has sentenced 2 Supreme Court justices to more than 19 months in prison on charges of influencing lower court decision. The Maldives Criminal Court has sentenced Chief Justice Abdul Said and Justice Ali Hamid to 1 year, 7 months, and 6 days each in prison. Justice Said was sentenced to nearly 5 months in a separate case yesterday. Both judges were arrested in February this year under a state of emergency during a political crisis which followed a Supreme Court decision to release President Yamin Abdul Gayoom's political opponents. Tour de Khunjab cycle race has begun from City Park, Gilgit today. Our Gilgit correspondent Sher Mohammed reports that a number of national and international cyclists, including Afghanistan, Sweden, and Britain, are taking part in the race. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, Log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.